man. Hello everyone. Just give me a second. I was making the stream thumbnail, I didn't make it big enough, so there's like a little bit of clipping. It's bothering me. My channel. How do I update this thing? Content, okay. Edit. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now it will no longer bother me. I did one run before the stream started, so let me go ahead and bring up that Haro. This is like the... well, obviously I wouldn't want right-handed X, but it's not like it does anything. But this is like the ideal Haro, you know, Highlander, forward march, daring strike, straight away spirit up drafters. I would like to drop, well, obviously I would also like Mile S and max speed. And then I'd like to drop straight away adept and after school stroll for Professor of Curvature. This one was kind of low roll on the amount of SP I got. Well, not low roll, but I needed to do like one more race, I think, for it. And I guess get like a couple more events for SP. Usually I hit 2000, I think this one was a 1900. So I needed like one or two more SP events and one-ish more race. I think 15 is a good number. If Fuku ever decides to show up on speed. I just needed Fuku to show up on one of my speed trainings to max out here. But yeah, I would drop after school stroll, hit 600 stam, drop straight away adept, get Professor of Curvature if Kitasen feels like waking up. And I think that's ideal. Obviously, it would be nice to, you know, get that Uma stand, the playtime's over, the slipstream. I think those three, like, I can't really control. But, like, kind of just combining these two with 8 Mile S. But right now, this is probably my best Haro just because it has all of the excels that I was looking for. I guess also Let's Pump Some Iron. I'm kind of like debating whether or not to grab Let's Pump Some Iron. I don't know how if Spurt, Updrafters, Highlander, Forward March is enough. But it's a nice option if I don't get hit. If I don't hit, like, you know, both Highlander and Forward March. Is Shadow Break good for Late Surger in CM10? It should be a decent enough skill. If your goal is to just push up, it should be fine. The issue is you have to be 7th, and you have to be 7th, and it gives you that target speed. I just don't know if a late surger needs that much. Oh, my camera froze. I need to buy a new camera. I don't know why it's freezing like this. And now it's just not working. Ooh. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I think like with how many days are left until we got like 2 more weeks, I think I can get a Haru that I'd be happy with. But getting close to the goals. Hopefully the borrow that I have will be better by the time we get closer. Right now I'm just borrowing for forward march. I would like if it was like a mile legacy with maybe a little bit more stam and have the forward march. I think like with all the test runs I've done, I'm happy enough with how my legacy works out. So yesterday's performance was extremely bad, barely qualified. I went, what was it, 2-2-1-3? I think it is like showing that the 2 pacers that I made in like 10 runs was not enough. I should have put a little bit more effort into them in order to be like a little bit more consistent at winning. But we will go straight into the CM. I might do a couple of horror runs after the CM as well, because I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Spring Festival. Liberty, thank you for the 6 months. That's crazy, I've been streaming for 6 months now. I guess the game it's almost, we're closing in on the 8-month anniversary, huh? And I started streaming like a couple weeks after global launch. But you got this. You just have to, it's just one ticket, you just have to be on the winning side of the coin flip. Okay, we do have a Smart Falcon, which is a little worrying, but it doesn't have taking the lead. Didn't even end up running. Didn't even end up running taking the lead. Went to pot Super Lucky 7, which is interesting. But Curran, Smart Falcon, Pasa, they can all just kind of scam. Yeah, I mean, I'm like... actually, I don't even know. Pasa hasn't been doing as hot recently, but I do feel like I've been blessed by... I mean, not blessed, but I've just been running Pasa, which is like one of the strong options. You've been seeing a lot of Super Lucky 7 procs? That's funny. Alright, Pasa, just don't get paced down. She got paced down. You lost your subpar blockchain. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna... Well, I'm gonna run Haru during Mant, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna put that much effort into it. Just because it's just... Like, there's not gonna be much I can do in that scenario. Duel into a red shift. Oh, I think that Curran hit. I think that Curran... Did that Curran hit look like Curran? This is a really strong overtake from Curran. I don't know if Plancha's enough. Yeah, it's not. Unfortunate. That Curran hit Professor of Curvature really early into that corner, so she didn't get paced down. Can't no life for Ura. Yeah, like, I'd have to play Mant for like 8 hours a day just to like run a Haru that might be able to win a race. Like, there's just not enough of a ceiling for her. Unfortunate. This Curran, I think, just hit Professor of Curvature, got like into a really good position. That's our only corner skill. Oh, I guess I prepared to pass. Yeah. Grand Live. Is Grand Live the medium dirt track? What is Grand Live? Grand Live's also hard, but at least she has a chance to beat out Ricky. I think if I actually play it correctly, she has a chance. Yeah, it's the dirt medium and the sprint. Actually, there's a couple miles in there. Wait, Grand Life, I think she'll have a chance. Another Smart Falcon. Four new Umas about to join JP. Well, there'll probably just be 4 new announcements. They're just announcing like who they're voicing. So it's not like the 5th anniversary will drop for 4 Umas. It's just like they're gonna have the designs out for 4 Umas. The Smart Falcon I think got kidnapped. The Smart Falcon's stuck in 4th. I don't think she can push up. That's kind of funny. But yeah, we'll get the voices for 4 new Umas, and probably like the designs and everything at the Paku Live, which should be on the 22nd. Right, so it's next week. Alright, this one, I mean the Smart Falcon just absolutely got cooked. I hit an on your left pretty quick. Oh, I don't think I can I beat out this King Halo for top 3? Yeah, I don't think Haru can catch up. I can't. King Halo took my 3rd place. Wow, instant on your left and red shift isn't enough to beat out Pasa. I think I'd have to hit like 1 or 2 more in order to beat out Pasa there. This King Halo pushed up super far. Oh, it was a pace Halo. Maybe off of a no stopping me. I was wondering why it looked like it was promoted. I don't know what happened to this Smart Falcon. I guess it's just late start, no groundworks, no taking the lead. Yeah, no groundworks, no taking the lead. Most likely got hit by a late start, and then everyone pushed ahead of her. I'm excited for the... I wish they did, like, more polarizing updates, though. I don't think the game has really changed since the 3rd anniversary. But I don't even know what they would do to, like, change up the meta. Not a runaway, just a regular frontrunner. Unrestrained gambling. Don't know why you're running Plan X. But, like, I felt like the best parts of Umusei is when they did those big balance changes. Maybe they just forgot for the 4th anniversary. It's been kind of just like 2 years of staleness. Right. Can I get... Okay, next speed. I think I need a Professor Privilege for proc before I pace down. Kinda looks fine. I think I can overtake this air groove if I hit a speed star. Where to check? I can pull up the announcement after this race. Ooh, Haru's swinging so wide. Oh, I got overtaken? Oh dear. I got overtaken, now I can't proc. I think my Pasa swung out too wide. Suzuka was in first, right? So I'm fighting against the Kiseki, who has Lights of Vanderbilt. Ooh, I think just barely. Yeah, let me pull up the announcement. I thought I was going to lose to that Lights of Vanderbilt. But maybe they only hit speed carryover and not a skill. I mean, they have Mummy, Plancha. I don't know why you have Shooting for Victory. Yeah, so they announced the new Paku Live for the anniversary, and these 4 voice actors don't have a new, like these 4 aren't. Well, I guess you could tell by the question marks. They don't voice anyone yet. So most likely they're gonna announce the 4 character sheets. I don't know how you would say it. Just the 4 characters are gonna voice, and most likely have their design out. Oh, I saw the unique proc, so I thought it was Lights of Vanderbilt. But never mind. But you can check on their Twitter post too. Yes, look at the voice actors. So I'm gonna search up something. Sorry, I forgot. We have a Summer Marzensky here. Is Almondai already voiced? Yes. I believe Almondai's already voiced. Right, yeah, she should have already have a voice actor. I don't remember who it was though. But that was announced a while ago, I believe. I think at the 4th anniversary is when they announced Almondai's voice actor. Uh-oh. A Curran hit. Can Haru catch up to the Curran? Can I T-pulse her? Give me a T-pulse? Oh, I don't even need T-pulse. I think I hit dueling. Half a length without even T-pulse. I haven't been updating my numbers. Was it Pasta 1, 2? Haru 1, 1? Yeah, just pure speed. I mean, maybe it's just the Maverick. Well, this Curran's not... Like, I wouldn't have been mad if I lost to this Curran. Well, actually... Level 2 ult is kind of interesting. No extra races. Can Haru win in CM10? I mean, it's her best. It's her best dirt. As soon as Kopani Riki comes in, like... I think it's a lot harder. But I guess when Kopani Riki comes out, you have, like... a King Halo Cheerleader, you have... Lightning Speed on a really bad card. I do think CM10 is like the easiest Haru has to try to win. Why do we have 4 late surgers? And who's our front runner? A Bakshin? Yeah, pace down is... That's why, like, you know, corner skills are so important. Because your best bet is to hit that corner skill early on to try to not get paced down. Like, I think both my Umas are about to get smited if they don't hit Professor of Curvature. Or it's on. Bakshin is doing fine. Nope. Haru is doing really good. She's in 3rd. I don't know if she has enough, though. 4th is fine, 5th is not. I did hit no stopping me, I think. I just saw that. Yeah, weak fronts are... Weak fronts do just kill Umas that can't exit face down. Ooh, just barely. I hit a really good no stopping me there. Sorry, out coin flipped you. Should have picked up no stopping me. Oh, this air group had it, but I think it procced like at the finish line. Wow, 1073 speed on the late. What is your deck? Doesn't believe in the 60 SP or is the 60 specialty priority, or is it 40 from level 45 to 50? Well, 4 wins is a lot better than how I was doing yesterday. Oh, Bakshin has dropped below 10% now. I do wonder how the new scenario is gonna work. Past 2 scenarios haven't been really received that well. Face a Taishin in the weak front and destroy the lobby. Yeah, that's like the main issue, is that like, if it's a weak front runner and there's a smart Falcon in there, Oh, here's a weak front runner. Just because it's a no stopping me, angling and scheming Bakshin. I would say that it's a little bit weak. Yeah. I would say that at the end of this month, like, we'll get the... At the end of this month, we'll probably get the schedule, and then like a couple days after, a announcement if they're going to do any major updates. Which I'm assuming they are going to do an announcement for it, even if it's not like EVOs or like the year 2 balance changes. But I think there's just other things that they can introduce. Bakshin pushed up to second. Okay. Okay, Bakshin. Oh, my Pasa hit another no stopping me. I wouldn't be expectant of auto, just because like they'd have to develop auto just for our server. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the company wouldn't do that. They're kind of on the back burner for global. But I do think super speed like should be pretty easy to do. And kind of important to do. Spark rerolls would also just be a nice bonus. Like, but I wouldn't really expect auto. Like, I'm expecting auto to come out when URA gets reworked. I don't know, maybe I'm doubting side games too much. But yeah, I just think like the two main things that would save how the scenario would work is just spark rerolling, or just any spark quality of life, and super skip. Alright, double front. Marzensky surely triggers this Smart Falcon for me, right? You got a 5 loss ticket. Yeah. Luckily I haven't gotten that bad of RNG where I lost every single one. Oh my. Wow, that Summer Marzensky hit Turbo Sprint, Rushing Gale, and probably like Groundworks. They just hit all of their instant excel. Well, that means they have like no skills for excel, right? That was like, she came out of the gate with like 1 extra excel. Is Rushing Gale better than Groundworks? Well, I did say, I guess, I mean, it did deny the top pick for me. Thank you, Summer Marzensky. Ooh, no scam. Haru didn't hit T-Pulse. Well, Summer Marzensky did do what I asked her to do. I was expecting her to trigger. I was expecting her to trigger the Sparkly, not just completely deny her. Oh, it's their own comp. Wait, I thought they were both running solo front runners. No, it was their own comp that denied Sparkly. They just shot themselves in the foot. Four out of 50. That is crazy. Why are you running a Summer Marzensky? Like, surely if you have an 8% win rate, like, you'd be wondering why is your team doing that bad? Oh, this is a new Brzezinski. And a new Bakshin. You got into A finals of Richie? Nice. Yeah, you just have to flip the coin better. Yeah, well, I guess like it's a good thing that they're running two fronts, because like running solo front is really bad. But like the only front runner that works is solo front runner Falcon. Like 8%. Oh no. This pass is gonna promote. I could just feel it. Triple S. Wow. Triple S sprint augment. They ran one pace, one turf spark. Turf. Pace. And they hit double upgrade on sprint, single upgrade on turf, single upgrade on pace. Four aptitude inspiration. I late started. Alright, we're skipping this race. Anytime there's another Pasa, my Pasa will late start and the other Pasa will promote. Like... Honestly, it wasn't even that bad. Lost by a neck on pace promoted Pasa with triple S. Every single time, I will late start against a second Pasa. I don't understand. There's also 6 other pace chasers. Why doesn't any of those promote? There's 6 other pace chasers. There's 3 Bakshins with turbo spread. One of them surely hits, right? 4 front runners? What is this triple front comp? Like, did they just put in their dirt team? Well, this, I mean, Sparkly triggered, so she isn't first, but she doesn't have the bomb. I thought all the sweats came out at CM Open. I mean, yeah, it has to be Haru here. Like, I don't think any of my Umas can catch up. Alright, come on, Haru. Hit Professor of Curvature until it's on. Hit something, please. There's Curvature. Instant on your left. The inside lane. Yeah, it's not. I think I'm being blocked by my Pasa. I think I just got blocked by my own Pasa because I'm in the inside lane. Triple front worked. I guess you still have Mummy Creek. What do they have? Oh, there's all in on their Bakshin. This is 40% win rate. Front Taiki is cooking, is it? Is front Taiki cooking? How many CMs have I won? I've won 6 of them. I've lost both miles. Because I played Haru. Though, that's not that fair to say. I ran Taiki in one of them. But I think Taiki's better when you're doing like a chariot double front comp. And then the other mile, What was it? I ran a blocker. I ran a blocker and 2 lates. And then I lost because I entered a double end closer lobby. But I won 6 of them. Mostly gold chip wins. I do think I've only won with gold chip and Ogre. But I mean, all my like off meta picks got like second to my comp, right? Like the last one I got second, or the Arima Keenan, I got second on Biwa to my Ogre. We don't talk about the Narita Brian run. That one was just cooked. My Narita Brian was not cooking. I think she had like 2 wins. But like pace was so cooked for that long CM. What else have I ran? I ran a Super Creek. Oh, Boxing hit everything. Yeah. I'd say like I lost a lot of my miles though, because I just spent too much time on Haru. Like, I go like 30-40 runs on Haru for the miles, so I just don't have time to make the more meta options. But I don't say that like I'm going to play the meta options. I'm surprised Haru won there. I feel like Boxing hit everything. Turbo Sprint, good carryover. I don't even know how Haru came out of nowhere. Like, I hit good carryover, I hit a pretty early Turbo Sprint. I didn't even have Maverick. Where did Haru come from? Believe in solo ace? I think I'm gonna do solo ace for the next CM. I think like Haru genuinely has a chance as solo ace in the next one. Oh, Boxing came back up to 10%. I forgot to update numbers. 7. Haru's still holding on to that that 20%. And 23. Okay, I just missed 1 on each one. Okay, today's going a little bit better. Yeah, like the next 2 CMs are like Haru's only chance for like the next half of the year. End or late Haru? I think, oh, late Haru, like obviously you still have On Your Left and like Furious Feet. End is definitely better as a solo ace. And I do think Daring Strike is very strong. But like End Haru, you need to hit everything else. Like, it's a little bit more effort to run End Haru. So if we go in, like, you would realistically want Spurt, Updrafters, Highlander, and Forward March. You kind of need those 4 in order to like consistently win. But if you can like roll all of these and like get the Daring Strike and like the stats and my LS, like I think it's a lot stronger than late. It's just a little bit more effort to build. Like this one, you know, I want to drop Adept, I want to drop After School Stroll for Professor of Curvature, and then I want to get my LS. But I got 2 weeks to build it. I'm sure I can hit it. Hey, right-handed X is Aura. As long as I don't pick up Winter Runner X from the Arima Keenan, like, it should be fine. I want right-handed X and non-standard distance X is straight Aura. How important is high position affinity? Very important if you're a front runner. The other ones you can kind of cope with level B, but I think as a front runner you kind of need A. I think 20% wit hit to your mid-race, or not mid-race, but like your random wit rolls is really bad as a front runner. Why is my Haru in second? How is she first out the gate? And she's smited. Winter Runner would enable me to get Winter Runner though. It's way too much SP. It's 50 to get rid of it, and then 60 to buy it. Like 110 for 40 speed is not worth it. There's too many skills I need to buy anyways. Like 40 speed for 110 does not beat out like a mile corners. Bakshin is in 9th, which is not ideal. My Haru has 0 excel. Yeah, this ticket is cooked. Yeah, I'm running 50% race bonus and trying to do like 14-15 races, and I barely eclipse 2,000. You do the same thing on Taiki, and she gets like 2.3k. It's a little unfair. But yeah. Am I planning on making a... Do not call it climax. But would I plan on making a track blazer guide? I'll probably do like a guided run. Oh, I already got podiumed by this guy. I'll probably do like guided runs. I think I'm planning on doing like guided runs for every CM. So like I'll try to use like an SR deck to do a guided run and like explain the thought process and stuff. But I think there's like a decent enough guides out. There's some things I disagree with, but like from looking at like different content creators at least, like I think there's enough information on it. I think it's really hard to understand it without like actually being able to see the scenario though. What deck am I running for Endharu? It's triple speed. What the heck? It's triple speed, 2 wit, and Admire Vega. It's the first time you're hearing that name. It's an odd translation. Track Blazer? I mean Track Blazer makes more sense than make a new track. But Track Blazer is the official title. Like that Track Blazer is the third scenario. Oh, Climax? Oh, it's because the subtitle for the third scenario is the climax begins. Or start of the climax? Is that the subtitle? But like on the official title in the Japanese is make a new track, climax begins. And it's also because the last 3 races, we don't do the URA finale anymore, we do the climax series. But I personally don't like using climax. So like I'll refer to it as Track Blazer or make a new track. Mant. Man, Haru only hit Redshift. Unlucky. Lost by a length. I think if I hit any one of these, or I got pushed, or I could have pushed up into Mummy, I think Haru could have won this. Unfortunate. 2 losses in a row. Yeah, I also think like, yeah, just call it Track Blazer or Mant. Or TB for Turbo. I just would prefer if we didn't call it the climax scenario. I don't really want to hear people. But triple front, double Esmaro, and a front Bakshin. What would content creators talk about when we finish, man? Everyone was talking about maximizing race bonus and Skidus in black. I mean, it's just whatever the new scenario is, right? Grand Live, I mean, Grand Live has, I think, like, Grand Live is the start of, like, scenarios actually requiring a bit of effort. I don't think Mant is that hard to understand. Like, there's thinking on the fly for sure, and like there's obviously better options to take, but I think like starting with Grand Live when the scenarios are like so vastly different is the start of when like scenarios will like actually need really in-depth guides. Oh, and on your left? And on your left from Haru? Pasa in second. Holy, Haru just hits Haru just hit like 7 skills in a row. And I still lost. I lost by a head. If those 7 skills were just a little bit earlier. Alright, this ticket's not doing too hot. A Chiono? This is our first one. I wish you borrowed, like, Mummy Creek instead of shooting for victory. An S plus Taiki. And Taiki's actually cheating. She has too much. You don't late start on both your face chasers. Well, you could also like have a really good start and then just get paced down to oblivion. There's always that. Good air groove, went from touching first to this air groove just got smited. Air groove procced so many skills that she touched the Marozensky and now is in dead last. That is so funny. Alright, we're all in on Haru, I think. I don't think I'm catching up with this blockchain. We have like 100 meters. Aw, man. But yeah, like you either late start, like you need a good balance. Cause you either late start or you get smited like that air groove did. Alright, what did you hit? Just one of your gambles. Shooting for victory. Super unlucky ticket. I don't even think, like, I mean, grabbing sprint corners might have helped a little bit more. But I don't think Haru could be that much stronger. Yeah, obviously if there's 0 fronts, then you don't want to be stuck in the gate. Yeah, I don't know if I could have... I mean, the only thing I could have improved on this Haru is just maxing out power and wit. Because definitely with those 2 maxed, I'd probably be winning a lot of these close finishes. But I feel like skill-wise, there wasn't much more I could get. Oh, this current hit Turbo Sprint Rushing Gale, so I lost promote. And now I'm gonna get smited for being in second. I have no one to pass for it's on. So I think as soon as this Professor of Curvature ends, my pasta is gonna drop. Or not, never mind. Never mind. I don't know how I didn't get smited by a pace down there. Haru's in 4th. Pasta hit instant. Plancha. Can my Haru... No, there's no way. Yeah, I don't know if my Haru can ever beat out an instant plancha. Well, at least I didn't lose all of them, right? Was it a sprint Rudolph? Yeah, they made it sprint. Sprint A. Pretty good though. You know, 1 link to a instant plancha. I have no idea why my pasta didn't get smited, but you know. Kinda wish my Pasa got smited, because Haru would have gotten a win there. It's doable if the pace pack is very close to the pace setter. That's not... No, it's a randomized roll for... Oh, you're talking about for my Haru to win? Yeah. Like, if Haru is in 6 instant on your left and isn't that far from Pasa, it's definitely doable. Our last one has a random front boxing. So many plan X's on fronts. And late start. But it's fine. There's a front boxing. Surely this late start saves me from pace down, right? 60% win rate for the CM? That's not bad. I think you're doing good if you're above 50%. You definitely have like a really strong build if you're above like 80, 85. Or a very strong team comp. Alright, this is a really good spot to be 6th place in. She's not flinging out. She just needs to hit on your left here. My cam froze again. I need to buy a new camera. Ooh, no on your left. But boxing took the victory this time. It was 70% and dropped down to 61. Yeah, yesterday was really bad for me too. Right, okay, I got the camera working again. The boxing win. Lost podium to that boxing. Yeah. Haru needed to hit on your left in that 6th place slot. You had a better win rate yesterday in round 1. That's funny. Double front. We have a Marazensky and I guess a boxing. Yeah. Yeah, if anything, I think losing to a below average Uma in the finals feels a lot worse than anything else. Like, maybe you want to face like actual builds, so you can just say that you lost the coin flip and not that you lost the coin flip to like a A-rated Uma. The Summer Marzensky's so far behind. Wow, this is a ball of people. Alright, Haru pushed up too far. She is in 4th though, she can get Mummy a hug. Triple duel. I don't really have the guts for this duel. T-pulse, triumphant pulse. Sprint straightaways, still not enough. Oh. My entire PC just froze. Hello? I think it's good. 3-4-4-2. Yeah. As long as you qualified. Oh, we've gotten this room. 1 front, 7 pace. Actually, not as many Smart Falcons as I was expecting. I thought we would see so many more Smart Falcons. Seen a lot of Suzus. I guess Sprint's not that hard to modify on her. Are Sprint CMs always going to be this gambly? No. I mean, they're still going to be gambly, but like the upcoming, this is like the only sprint where the late race starts on a straight. Most of them will start on a corner. So like you'll have like the usual excels like angling and scheming, Nishino Flower will work, Taiki will work, you know, Mitchell Orion will work. Like there'll be actual builds. Like this is like the only time you'll see this unique of a... Well, unless they rerun the CM, because this is obviously a G1 race. But like the next ones coming up are like actual tracks. Yeah, you'll see King Halos, you'll see Nishino Flowers. Like, I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as this. A little late on your left. I don't think I can catch up. But yeah, like future sprints will make sense to like build for. I think the next one is in Grand Live, right? We don't have one. No, there's one in Mant, the Nakayama one. I think it's the last one in Mant. So, like, it will have a corner. Like, Taiki will work, Nishino Flower will work. Like, there's gonna be a lot of excels that actually work on this track. So it's just going to make sense. Like, it's gonna be a standard race, except it's on a sprint. Like, I lost to an instant unrestrained. That's kind of funny. I'm not paying attention to these races anymore. Unless Haru is like top 3 and like has a chance of winning, I'm so checked out. But yeah, this is probably like the not hardest to, like most awkward to build for CM. Yeah, no, you definitely do not make her run away. You just gamble on unrestrained and like all the other gambles. You have an end closer Taishin. Interesting. Sprint B. You just want more Umas. Yeah. Well, hopefully the upcoming banner helps you. Alright. We don't need to watch this. I got promoted this time. You want the 1000 meter straight line as a CM? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not a G3, so... Or sorry, it's not a G1. The on your left was too late. It's not a G1, so like I don't think it would ever be an actual CM. They did it for a League of Heroes. League of Heroes can be... They did it for a League of Heroes after Wedding Kurin was released, because that's like her best track. And League of Heroes is usually the the PvP event where they try to shill their Uma the hardest. Like obviously, you know, there's still good options like for example, Anime Ogre or Cinderella Grey Ogre that came out. Like, obviously the next couple of tracks, same thing with like Still in Love. Like the next couple of tracks will be catered to that Uma because they want people to pull on it. But usually like the Uma that was released prior to the League of Heroes will be meta for it. So like right now, Valentine's Taiki is really strong on the Mayo League of Heroes because they want people to pull for it because they want the whales who go for top 96 to pull the new Uma. Yeah, too late of an on your left. It's pace promoted Pasa. It's whatever. Boring race to watch. Yeah, when Wedding Kern releases, like she will be shilled as probably the best option for, like, most likely you're gonna see like double. Actually, I don't even know if front runners would be good on the 1000. I don't know what the meta is for the 1000 meter sprint. Alright. Do I lose to the Hot Springs El Condor Pasta, who has shooting for victory, corner recovery? Will I lose promote? Okay, it is in really far back. My boxing promoted. Most of the League of Heroes, like, you know, one of your 3 Umas should probably be the Uma that was released. But sometimes there's still like really strong options. I think like right now, a lot of the top 96 for the League of Heroes are running Christmas, or not Christmas Ogre, Cinderella Ogre, and Valentine's Taiki. Really early red shift. On your left works for late surgers. Straightaway spurt, or sorry, spurt works for end closers. Like it's one or the other. Oh wow, pace promote 1. How surprising. The meta for League of Heroes seems like a change. Yeah, they upped the strength of like the mobs. It's hard to tell though, like, because you can. There's a thing called camping in League of Heroes, which is saving 5 tickets until the last day. So like the top 96 will change by the time the last day comes around, because like you could use all your tickets right away, but you could always hold on to 5 because you can have 10 max. So like it's really hard to like in the middle of the, and also like once you get up to, what am I trying to say? Once we get up to plat, like a lot of people will drop out, because plat is like when it actually matters. There's a lot, like you can look around and you'll like see people with like, you know, UB5, but like people up top are playing UA5, and if they match into each other, then it knocks them out of top 96. Valentine's Sounds of Earth is flop. I don't think I've ever seen that Uma like played. I don't think I've ever seen that Uma built. Yeah, I don't follow the League of Heroes that closely. I'll probably be a little bit more serious once it comes around global, because they actually put rewards past Plat 4 in the form of the titles, so I probably won't like jobber it. But I did jobber it in when I was playing the JP server, because it was just not fun for me. But yeah, I definitely think it's probably going to be more competitive now that there's the titles. Today's win rate was a lot better. Yesterday was so depressing. Unfortunately, Haru dropped out of 20% win rate, which is tragic. We have 25 on Pasa, 14 on Haru, and Boxing kind of came in today. Alright, win rate's not looking too hot. I definitely think my Pasa could have been, or not my Pasa, my Boxing could have been a lot better. Losing that 300 wit, I think, ruined positioning way too much. But I opted for this one over a max wit one only because she had hesitant pace, which maybe not have been the smartest idea in terms of holding onto win rate. So we ended with what, a 61%? Yeah, I've hesitant base on both my Umas. Am I a Pasa merchant? At least my top 2 rate on Haru is not that bad, 45%. Like I'm just losing to Smart Falcons and Pasas, and someone who hit harder than I did. But 45% top 2 rate's pretty good. I mean, these two are just like feast or famine. They either get 9th or 1st. I think it's really hard to... I mean, when everything is just being top... Like, if she is top 2, she wins. If she's not top 2, she has nothing going for her. Because she doesn't have any... I guess no stopping me is a gamble. But she doesn't really have anything else. But yeah. Spent a little too much time on this Haru. What happened to the whale counts and stuff? I'll do that for the next CM. I just didn't want to do it for the sprint because, like, I just didn't know how to judge it. I think... Like there would have only been 2 tiers. It would have been, did you build somewhat smartly, and did you just throw in random things? So it was, I think I didn't really want to judge it like that. What skills did my pasta have? These were the skills. I don't know why I bought standard distance. I probably could have double circled wet conditions. Or actually, I'm assuming I bought standard distance because I couldn't double circle wet conditions. Well, this is my like looking at the skill list, like that had it been the reason. You're getting T-pulse scanned by your own ogre. That's funny. But, yeah, for this one, like obviously, like Pace Tracer straights and like these two probably should have been corners. Like I don't think I needed wet conditions or standard distance. Also, Sprint S, I don't think it mattered in the end. I think like if she can plancha, like there's no point of her having top speed because no one else is anywhere close. Like the only thing Sprint S changes is if a second place Pasa planchas, but it's whatever. I jobbed these two. I don't think I did more than like 10 runs on these two, and then I did. I want to say I did like 30 attempts on this Haru, and like less than like 15 combined between these two. Yeah, this not. I mean, like the whale thing would be to get your guts up, but I don't even think that's like possible because there just isn't good skills on guts cards right now. I think like once we get actually Bakshin, Sakura Bakshin Guts is coming out, right? Like that's a decent sprint skill, and like that is like when sprints can start becoming whaley. So order card list. Like I'm surprised that this card didn't come out for the sprint. Like Bakshin Guts is like a decent guts card, gives you the sprint stuff, and then it has a mid-race sprint skill or speed carry over potential mid-race skill. Yeah, it also has guaranteed groundworks off of the first event. But like this is a decent guts card. What else is a good guts card? Coming out soon. I think that's it, honestly. In terms of like skills. Bamboo Memory's not the worst. I also think Pasa Guts comes out during Man. And Pasa Guts has Speed Star, which is good in sprints. I guess kind of miles. And then who's the last sprint card? Is Flash have a? It's not Flash. Who's the last Guts? I know there's one more Guts card that gets released during. Is it Bamboo Memory? Memory. Yeah, Bamboo Memory is a decent Guts card. With 4 miles with full of vigor. How's the Jordan speed card we're about to get? It's not bad. Like, you know, it gives you Breath of Fresh Air if you need it. It only has 5% race bonus, which is a little awkward. Also, Breath of Fresh Air kind of feels bad. Obviously, it's, you know, going to be weaker than a Max Limit Breakout Star just because it's a welfare card. And any welfare card generally is weaker than like the speed options. People say that power card sucks in Mant. Yeah, I mean power cards just suck in general. Like ideally you would want to run, you know, you would want the skills on the power cards just being parents. Yeah, I mean like every welfare speed card is just, it's not going to beat out Windy or Tosho. Are you talking about your Falcon? I mean, that's 10% race bonus. Like, if you're doing a speed wit deck, you can kind of get away with running Smart Falcon. In a Guts deck, I don't think you can get away with it. But, like, it's fine to run Smart Falcon in if like you really don't want to farm for groundworks. Like as long it has 10% race bonus, like the two, like as long as you're running 2 speed 2 wit, you can kind of flex the last two. You're losing 5% race bonus running Smart Falcon over running like something like Marv Sunday. The Brian card is alright. I mean, Brian's not bad. Like the Silent Suzuka card isn't bad. Like I'm probably gonna run this on. I'm probably gonna run this card on my blockers just to see if I can get the hints. Like the welfare cards aren't bad. It's just their welfare. Like they'll never print a welfare card that is stronger than a card you can pull for. Like it's just not in their favor to do that. I was planning on doing a run, but I kind of don't want to. I think this is the stat line I'm going for. Just a little bit more stam. You feel like chasing hints is really rough in man? Yeah, I'd say so. Like the only times you'll find a hint is if they're on the like it's a rainbow training and they give you a hint. You're not really chasing it. The only hints you can chase is like during the debut, like pre-debut, is the is like the time to try to find a hint, because a hint gives you bond. Like most of the time pre-debut, you're just trying to up as much bond as you can. So you have, what is it, like 10 turns before the debut race to try to find the hint you're looking for, if you're specifically chasing a hint. Otherwise, it's like super RNG. How big is the difference between 50 and 65 race bonus? I mean, it's 15% race bonus. No, I'm just kidding. I'd say like the only times you would drop, like, because if you're running a speed wit deck, 2 speed 2 wit is perfectly fine. You can, the last two are to flex gold skills. Like it's really important to use those last 2 slots for gold skills, and you would just use a filler 15% card if you didn't have a gold skill that you were specifically chasing for. Yeah, the rival races should be pretty solid at giving you the hints. Though a lot of the times the rival races, like, yeah, the rival races are pretty random too. And it's like, it's going to be very catered to miles and what position you run. Like, just because there's not enough like long races or medium races to reliably get those type of hints. Yes, your S Turf Haru is too strong and pushes up way too much, so she only has no stopping me. Yeah, Mummy Creek is definitely like a very solid option to have on Haru. Like I've definitely won rooms off of just Mummy Creek and like a white. I think Redshift honestly was a bad idea. I feel like Redshift hasn't been performing as much as I would have liked it. This skill is just too much mid-race on a sprint. But yeah, like a lot of the times you'll probably just face like mile rival races. Do I think taking Bijin for no stopping me on Hanshin is throwing? No. I think it's fine to run it for no stopping me. I think like if you're like cross, like if your win condition is no stopping me, then yes, you need to take no stopping me. But if you're like cross, like I think it's kind of throwing. If you're actually I think only cross. I think only cross can get away without trying to run no stopping me. I think everyone else might want to try to run no stopping me. But like Spurt Nimble Nav is pretty strong. Like I think you can slot in a stronger card than Bijin Wit. What's the final vodka I'm using? I think it's this one. 3 mile 2 power straightaway Spurt mile straights corner of depth. Not ideal, but like you can see this wall. I was kind of over it. Oh yeah, Taishin wouldn't need it. Taishin can get away with Encroaching Shadow and Nimble Nav. Are my parents done? kind of like I'm kind of coping. It's just 3-star power. It's just like 3-star power, 3-star stam, 2-star power, and like a bit of. I gave up on the spurt off the Highlander. Kind of jobbing the parent. I did like I did the practice runs and I felt like it was good enough. I just need someone to make a good like forward march Highlander parent for me. With a little bit more stam inherits than the one I'm currently using, and I think it's fine. I think it's just like it's too low of an affinity to like reliably hit everything, and I think I'd rather just try to get in more runs to hit rather than continue parent farming. Though I probably want to try to improve this Ryan. This Ryan is not super ideal. But then again, I think if I wanted to improve the Ryan, I need to improve this gold ship. I don't know. This legacy is not the most ideal. You didn't do enough room testing, so you're doing tons of runs with current wit. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't know. Yeah, she gets it from the second JBC sprint, the meticulous measures, and like running current wit for that 0.1 extra excel was definitely not worth it. If we end up having Mant before the finals, will I rush a Mant inward for the finals? No. Haru, unless I get my turf up to C, Haru is gonna do worse in Mant. Well, not do worse in Mant, like I could. But like it's not that gonna be that big of an improvement. Like especially if I hit like the ideal skills I want on Haru, like it's not gonna be an improvement to remake her in Mant. Also, I just don't think like in 5 borrows I can hit Mile S. I'd say the ones that are worth redoing in Mant for it would if you have turf legacies for Smart Falcon, she's worth redoing in Mant. If you're running Summer Marzinski is going to be really good to redo in Mant. Ogre is really good to redo in Mant. Taiki even is really good to redo in Mant. Asa is really good to redo in Mant. Like, there's a lot of Umas that are going to be strong to redo it. But Haru, like, unless I can get this turf... Like, even turf C is a little iffy, but I'd have to get this turf up to C to redo it. And it's just like, no, I don't think it's worth it. Oh yeah, Digital's really good to redo in Mant. Like anyone who can just run the miles and the mediums and can run turf. Like you want turf, mile, medium, and like you can run basically all the races. You're losing like 50 stats by not being able to run long. I don't know how many mile, medium onlys there are. I guess Dober's a mile, medium only. But like losing out on not being able to run long is a lot better than not being able to run mile. Yeah, digital I guess is ideal because you're only searching for Mile S. You got forward march or what's it called? Trending? Not trending in the charts. Lead the charge. The lead the charge is only 0.1 more, right? It's 0.2 versus 0.3. At least with just buying forward march and Uma stand. Oh yeah, she has long G. But like this is fine. You're just missing a couple of stats from not being able to do the triple crown. Like you can't run the Kiko show and you can't do the Tenno shows. But it's not like that much of a loss to your stats. Yeah, because you can just run the Phillies. Not being able to run mile, I think is the issue. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know why they wouldn't just delay the scenario open by literally like a day. I wonder if I have my Haru ace. Yeah, they could have also just done like drug testing, like they did just not allow the new one. I think it's this one, right? This is the one I remade on the first day of Araharu. Double medium, double pace, slipstream, groundworks, double golds. Yeah, I think this is it. This is the Araharu sweat. guess maybe I bought Groundworks instead of Kiseki instead of Lights of Vanderbilt. Groundworks was definitely not the move. It was definitely buying Lights of Vanderbilt. But yeah, this was a really good Ogre on the first day of Araharu. This is pre-balance changes. I'm assuming that's why I'm shooting for victory. But Araharu was, I don't know. I think Araharu was not fun. Like looking back on this scenario, I think that's why like I didn't stream as much. I haven't uploaded any videos. That's because this scenario honestly is just not that fun. Like I don't even like doing runs on stream in this scenario, just because it's just me chasing the Unity Sparks. Right? Like it's just chasing Unity Sparks, hoping that your explosions hit. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't even see that I had double S. Yeah, I mean the balance changes was good. I think the balance changes did make me enjoy it a little bit more, besides no stopping me. Like no stopping me was kind of boring. Holy, this gold chip has nothing on her. I don't know. I mean, next scenario is gonna be rough. Next scenario, you're gonna see some disgusting Christmas ogres as well. I don't really believe that Christmas Ogre will not perform well in Man. I do think there's 3 tracks that really suit her skill set. Like I think half of the CMs, I think you will see Christmas Ogre. What if you get Evas early though? I mean, yeah. I mean, other people just have a better chance. I don't know if I have any of my Unity ones. Oh, wait, never mind. I have my Haru. Yeah, this Haru, compared to, like, the Harus I'm making now, are definitely very different. Would Bourbon pay the carrots back for her in just League of Heroes? How many carrots do you get? I don't remember what the pay things for it was. I mean, yeah, it's just a better deck, right? Like, it's like 1 or 2, like 1,000 something from here. I don't know if this has it. League of Heroes. Let's see if Game With has it. Or maybe Game 8? League of Heroes? She kind of would, but most Umas don't pay, like, most Umas will not earn you 30,000 carrots. Wasn't the whole thing with Kusanori that she's post-man? Yeah, like the only, I mean, unless you built her for the 2,000 meter, which I mean I did, right? She came out at the end of the 2,000 meter. Like that's her, like the 2,000 to 2,200s is her strongest suit. This is not it. I don't know if I have her still. Well, I might have gotten rid of her. Yeah, it looks like I got rid of my the 2,000 meter Ogre. Oh, I kept the Pace Maru though from the mile. I kept the Super Creek I used. There's the Brian. Yeah, I don't see her. But yeah, like definitely like this sprint and the upcoming dirt mile, like Christmas Ogre is not as strong. Do I keep any sentimental ones? I mean, I still have one of, I mean, I use this Ogre sentimental, right? The Groundworks sweated out one. That I use this one on my daily races. I don't know what my oldest CM one or CM is. It's probably this one, right? This is the oldest CM course I have. The gold chip that won the... But sometimes to keep them... I need to clean out my veteran box. I think a lot of it is cleaning out these vodkas. Sometimes I keep them, sometimes I don't. I'll probably keep my Harus, though. There's a lot of, like, cope sparks that I have that I probably need to get rid of. Like, why do I have this? Oh, it's because it had groundworks, I think. This is my oldest one. Wow, this is my oldest spark. 2 power, 3 long. I don't know, one day I'll organize all of this. Should probably get doing that before the third scenario starts, because I need to redo all the parents. Well, I need to know what the difference between a pre-mant and a post-mant one is without having to look at their races. Yeah, hopefully in 2 weeks I can finish up a Haru, or at least get one that I'm happy with. Like, I don't think I would run this in the CM. But I do want to do testing for the Dirt CM soon. Probably this Saturday. I might start doing rooms. I'm gonna take tomorrow off. Tomorrow is the Spring Festival, or Lunar New Year's. So I think I'm gonna take that day off, which means I'm not gonna stream for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And then I will be uploading my finals, because when the finals comes out, I'll be out of town, which means that like my CM finals will be delayed by like 7 hours again. But I will live react to it, at least on video, and then I'll upload it. Hopefully Haru gets me the victory. How mandatory is Mile S? I mean, it's pretty strong. Like, it's not as mandatory as a long track, but like if you hit any Excel, like generally you should have like 350 meters at your top speed, and being 10% faster in those 350 meters is pretty good. It's mandatory to me because I'm doing solo ace. But I would say it's pretty strong. Like, you should have like 350 meters at your top speed. Sprint, it's fine to like not have that S, but mile, medium, long, it's a pretty strong deciding factor. Like, obviously, like if I didn't have this skill set in a Mile S, actually I think I did have one. Like, just because I have Mile S on this one doesn't mean it's good, right? Like, I think the other, even if this was max speed, I think the other one with the skills it has outperforms this one. Because there's no spurt, there's no any other like excel. Would I redo a fast learner that hit every skill in existence if I didn't have Mile S? So like, if I had the fast learner and bought Professor of Curvature, would I redo it? Probably not. Right, like, if this one had Professor of Curvature because of Fast Learner, and Mile A, I probably wouldn't redo it because there isn't much more I could hit. Like, yeah. I mean, I'd still try, but I would say like that's probably CM usable if you had a skill list like this and Professor of Curvature. Like, but this is like the bare minimum I would accept on a Haru. I think I would trade like updrafters or forward march for ILS. One of these two skills for ILS. But anyways, thank you guys all for watching today. I will catch you guys. Well, I'll upload my CM finals when they come out, and then this weekend I will stream probably some practice rooms. Gonna throw in 2 random Umas because I think it'd be really rude of me to throw. I'm gonna just like make 2 random. I don't know, probably just like a random Taiki and like a random Light Surger or whatever. Because I think it'd be rude if I strolled up to CM stream rooms and ran double blocker Haru. So I was throwing like 2 bare minimum dirt racers, just so I don't just run double blocker on stream the whole time. I'll probably just throw in a random Pasa and a random Taiki. Yes, thank you guys all for watching. Catch you guys later. Bye bye.